back to the chat. Yvette says, I bought the Surgent course last year and I was afraid to take the test. I finally took it last June. So last year, got a 56. I have 2 kids and a full-time job and a part-time remote 2 days per week. It's hard to keep up in the studying mode, and I rescheduled my retake for FAR on September 7th. I'm just starting to study. I don't know where to start. Everything seems difficult for me. So where we stand right now on August 11th. So your FAR exam is in less than a month. And full-time job, 2 kids, 2 days a week, you're either away or another part-time job. I'm not quite understanding that. You're busy. That's the long and short of it. You're busy. Okay. So my first question is, can you postpone FAR? Sometimes that's a good idea because it gives you more breathing room. Sometimes that's a bad idea because you just kind of kick the can down the road, and then you spend 2 weeks later being busy with life and procrastinating. So if you can reschedule your exam and you'll actually like put more study time in, then it's a good idea. If you're just going to procrastinate anyway, or just life doesn't allow you to, despite your best intentions, then stick with your exam date. Okay. So let's assume that you're going to stick with your exam date. You have the Ninja Study Planner of 4 weeks for FAR. So, and really all that means is you just have to take everything that you would study in 7 weeks and condense it into 4 weeks. So in theory, you're studying, well, you should always study 20 hours a week anyway, but in theory, you're studying 25 hours a week. Now, if you can't get 25 hours a weekend, even during 4, I mean, if you can get 80 hours in for FAR and it's just like an intense 80 hours, it's 4 weeks, you cram it all in, go barf it out on exam day, I'm okay with that. It's not ideal, but you know, that's just life and the CPA exam. So, so obviously follow the Ninja framework, nail the concepts. Okay, you're using Surgent and Ninja, I assume. So nail the concepts, and while I'm answering this, you're welcome to answer, but in the chat. So you nail the concepts with your Surgent course, and this is a retake. So nail the concepts in your Surgent course, take intense notes. This is a retake. So you switch from your Surgent MCQ into Ninja MCQ. And the reason why you switch is because if you've already seen the questions a bunch of times with another provider, it's a good idea to get just another look at things. And I think that's always helpful. People, you can start to memorize questions and kind of cheat. So nail the concepts. Yeah. So both Surgent and Ninja, thank you for clarifying. Nail the concepts, Surgent, intense notes, Surgent, non-stop MCQ with your Ninja MCQ. Take notes of your Ninja MCQ. Now this is like, so nail the concepts with Surgent. This is like a week. That's it. And then you shut it off and you move into Ninja MCQ. It's 10 days. That's it. And then you need to start your final review. And so it's great if you can take notes of your Ninja MCQ, but if you're like 2 days into your week and you know you're still just taking too many notes, you've got to stop taking notes. Then you just need to go. Or be more selective as how you take notes. Like you don't have to write War and Peace. You can kind of bullet point it a little bit more. That's what I would do. And then obviously you can rewrite your notes if you have time. It's a luxury, it's effective, but it really is a luxury. No more than 3 days doing that. Then you start your final review. Weakest topic first, 20 question mini testlets, and work backwards. Hope that was, so Yvette, yeah, 4 weeks, you can do it. It's not going to be fun, and life is going to get in the way. And you're just going to have to decide that when you're parenting, you're parenting. Like it's the same thing for me with working. Like if I'm trying to answer emails or whatever during like family time, like it's easy to get annoyed at your kids. Like they're interrupting me. Well, actually you are interrupting them. You are interrupting their time. And so, you know, maybe you cheat a little bit by putting on Puppy Dog Pals for an hour and knocking out some MCQ. I don't know what your kids are into. We're into Puppy Dog Pals, and well, we actually have the full range. We have an 18-year-old down to like a 2-month-old. So we're into all the stuff that an 18-year-old likes to all the stuff that a 3 or 4-year-old like. Sometimes it's the same thing. Well, not, but the 3 and 4-year-old, sometimes they'll agree on well, not Puppy Dog Pals anymore, but what's the show with the dogs and their cops on Nickelodeon? You all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, or one of them's a cop. They rescue people. Anyway,